We good?
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen, good morning again.
Good morning.
Why are you here?
To learn.
To learn, training. But in fact, you're here because someone made you show up. However, other than Sal, who has probably been to some miserable training sessions before, right? Never? Okay. Well, most automotive sales training sucks, I'll tell you that right now. Okay? This will not suck today. A, it's not going to be very long. And B, we're going to talk about the initial part of the sales process, which is what?
Contact.
Say again?
Contact.
Contact, okay.
Meet and greet.
Meet and greet. All right? But first of all, let's decide who we are today. If I were to ask you, Khalil, let's say we ran into each other outside of the business. We didn't know each other. Okay, it could be at church, could be at a party, could be wherever. And I said, hey, what do you do for a living? What would you say?
I'll say that I'll try to put people in the cars that they need and want.
Okay, not bad. Michael, what would you say?
I sell cars.
You sell cars. Yes, sir. What would you say?
Car salesman.
Car salesman. Jack, what about you?
Hey, if you come to Volkswagen, I can get you a good deal.
I can get you a good deal. Okay. Jack, what's your email address? You're from which Volkswagen store?
Clay Cooley Richardson.
Okay, VW Richardson. What's your email address, Jack?
jbernal@comcclay.com.
Okay, spell that last name for me.
BERNAL.
All right. My name is Steve Richards. I've been in the car business for 44 years, which is, I'm going to guess, probably longer than most of you, if not all of you, have been alive. Okay? You will not hear me tell you any stories about when I sold cars, because when I sold cars, it was the dark ages. The way I was taught to sell a car would make me a convicted felon today. Okay? I retired 8 years ago, and the company called and asked me if I'd do some contract training for them from time to time, and I said I would. They said 1 to 2 days a month. Last year I flew 105 times, stayed in hotel rooms 153 nights. Now the good news is, it's, being with you guys isn't work for me. Getting up yesterday at 4 o'clock, leaving my house at 4:45 to catch an airplane to get to Dallas and be in a class at 9:30 or 10:30 yesterday, that's work. But once I'm in the class, it's not work. I get a kick out of automobile salespeople. I think what you do for a living is rather spectacular, and it's also very, very difficult. It's an easy job to get, but a damn difficult job to do well. So, what I'm going to do my best to do in the next hour or so is give you some clues on how to start the process correctly. But before I do that, I want you to develop a different mindset. I don't want you to see yourself, I don't want you to present yourself as a car sales person. Why do I say that? Because, hell, isn't that your job? The answer is yes. What do consumers think about car salespeople?
That they're just trying to get your money, trying to get you in any car so they can get that sale.
We're on the bottom tier behind lawyers and everything. We're like at the very bottom as far as trusted.
What's your name again?
Nick?
Nick, good to see you again.
Yeah.
Okay. The car salespeople have a very bad reputation, okay? And it's rather unfounded in my personal opinion. I've worked with maybe 150,000 salespeople over the last 44 years. Most of them are very decent, honest human beings. But they're taught some really stupid shit to say, all right? I'm not going to teach you anything stupid to say. I want the customer to see you as a human being. And I want you to present yourselves pretty much along the lines that Khalil defined. I want you to define yourselves as people who help people buy cars. Now, first of all, we already decided people don't like car salespeople particularly. Do people like to be sold?
No.
Okay, so they don't like car salespeople, they don't like to be sold, yet we're car salespeople who are supposed to sell cars, right?
Yes.
Okay, it's the